Is set free from the trap ministry. I'm on here to share how men and women in hip hop are selling their souls for platinum and gold records. Of course, you can make it in the music industry if you just sell out. Of course, anybody can rap about death and destruction. If you just sell your soul to sell out, that's what they're doing. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Of course, anybody can go platinum in hip hop if they sell out for platinum records. That's what's going on in hip hop. Talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. Of course they can do that. It's easy to write about death and destruction. Anybody can do that. A dog can do that. But to have a relationship with Christ and write lyrics that glorify Jesus, that's different. But in hip hop, men and women are selling soul for platinum and gold records. They're doing anything for the money. A lot of men and women in hip hop are motivated by the money. They'll do anything for the money. For the money. Men and women in hip hop are selling their soul. They're selling out. They're selling out. Anybody can write garbage. Because what's going to happen when they're not cussing anymore? Then their record sales gonna go down. Of course, because they saying what people want them to say. See, when you're saying what people want you to say, they'll buy your digital album. But as soon as you're not saying what people want you to say, people gonna quit buying it. Men and women in hip hop who are selling their souls for platinum and gold records. Because there's a lot of people pleasers in hip hop. A lot of these rappers in hip hop, from the old to the young, long as you doing what people want you to do, what's gonna happen when they're not cussing on their records no more, on the albums? Men and women are selling out in hip hop. They selling out. They selling out. Portraying an image that they're not living, portraying a criminal life, and then trying to justify it. Then trying to justify it. What is it? What does it profit a man to gain this whole world and forfeit his very soul and lose your soul? There's a lot of people in hip hop that are selling out for platinum and gold records. If your motivation is money, what's gonna happen when the money gone? Telling all these kids you committing all this crime. People who are really living like that are locked down in the prison. Who are locked down. They're not in the studio booth. People who really living like that are locked down in the prison and they locked down. They're not rapping. They're not rapping about that. But in hip hop today, men and women are selling their soul for platinum and gold records. There's a lot of people pleasing in hip hop. Long as you saying what the people want you to say, of course they're gonna buy it. But what's gonna happen when you're not cussing on your album no more? What's gonna happen when you're not doing that no more? I'm praying for the men and women who are selling their souls for platinum and gold records. They're selling out. Your motivation is money, house, cars, clothes. Soon as you're not rapping about death and destruction, then ain't nobody gonna buy your stuff no more. Men and women in hip hop who are selling out, selling their souls for platinum and gold records. What does it profit a man to gain this whole world and lose his soul? Anybody can write about death and destruction. Anybody can do that. A dog can do that. Long as you living to please people. There's a lot of people pleasing in hip hop. You living to please people, you living to please yourself. But what's gonna happen when you can't do that no more? Living to please people don't work. I'm praying for all the men and women in hip hop who are selling their souls for platinum and gold records. Telling these kids you commit criminal activity and you're not doing that. But you putting that image out there like that. I'm praying for those who are selling their souls. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I'm praying for those in hip hop who are selling their soul for platinum and gold records. That God's goodness and kindness and love would lead you to repentance. Set free from the trap ministry. Bye bye.